Hi there everybody, it's the American Pro here. And guys, sorry if I'm spamming you with videos right now. I'm in a mood of uploading Dark Souls because I finally got myself into this game. And now I'm doing a video of my top 10 favorite weapons for Dark Souls. Mostly I consider I don't know what I consider best weapon. It's like, what do you feel most comfortable with? Mostly I focus on PvP in this game, but now because of this flickering visual glitch, it's pretty much impossible. And I will start with Murakumo, and no, this isn't my number 10. This is just worth mentioning. It barely didn't make it to the list. I'll show this still in action. Oh. Murakumo is good when your enemy has barely poise or no poise. It will devastatingly take them down. It's so powerful. This is good if you have strength to wield it, but you still have a great. What was it? I can't talk. If you still have great dexterity, that's the word I'm looking for. Then, wait a second, sorry about this. Next one is the Great Sword of Artorias. The thing I like this is 200 R2s, and now you may think, why does he like them? They suck. They're so slow you can't hit anybody with it. That's kinda true, but I'll show you what I mean. Come on, Chief. I hate that guy. He's just circling first. Yes, I will backstab, and now I'll show you what I mean with this. When you're being backstabbed, I haven't tried does it work with parries, but when you're being backstabbed with that, and after that somebody uses this, it's so hard to get out of the way. This weapon stun locks pretty well. So number 10, Great Sword of Artorias. And some of you may think, what the heck right now, and some of you may be like, oh yeah. But Longsword is my number 9. It's very underrated weapon, but now I have seen more and more people using this weapon. It is awesome. It can deal high damage if you have high dexterity and strength, so it's good for quality builds, but you can only focus on one of those two, and you can do pretty well with elemental versions too. And the best part, this works with Leering as well, and that's so fast. That's one-handed R2 or power attack. And number 8 is, some of you may be like, what, right now as well. I don't think if Eric Arianto is watching this, I don't think he will be, but my number 8 is the Large Club. Some of you may know I like this weapon due to its R2s. Yes, I do, just because of those. And my favorite R2 is the one-handed. That can just take them down so easily. And as I mentioned in my Great Hammers video, this does deal poison damage and make the enemies poison. And now, while we are going back to the bonfire, this is number 7 on my countdown. It should be higher, but I don't know. I don't rely on bows, but if I know someone is amateur in Dark Souls PvP, I will tease him with my bow. I will just run away, no scope or something like that. But composite bow is number 7. When you're a quality build and you get this to plus 15, you can just do so much damage with it. It's not a really accurate bow from distance, but from little closer it can deal massive damage. So I used to use that, what is come to my mind, Black Bow of Paris, because of that great range, but then I got tired of it. And then number 6, the Great Scythe. Considered, and when I'm perfectly honest, I think that it's true, this is the best dexterity weapon of the game. And if you know how to use it this well, you can deal massive damage. See, 2 two-handed R2 swings and that guy was taken down, and I am at New Game Plus, I think it's only New Game Plus 1, and this deals bleed too. And most of you who are familiar with Dark Souls Mind Eye, you know how devastating combos you can do with pyromancies and this two-handed running R1. Come on, cleric, get off it. Well, heal up then. These original R1s aren't so good, but running R1s are awesome with this, and the fact that it can deal bleed damage. This sure is the best dexterity weapon of the game, and it was, for a long time, it was my favorite weapon. Not lying, and it looks so awesome. But if you're a Dark Souls Mind Eye fan, you know why this is so good. But it's only 6 in my countdown, and then as the number 5. Some of you may not think this is number 5, this should be, or something like that, but Abbas Greatsword is my number 5. 1, it deals high damage. 2, it has so cool looking R2s, and 3, it just looks awesome. I love the detail in that. Yeah, the only thing I hate about it is when you do this one-handed R2, it just deals the damage once. It's weird. And here is that two-handed R2 I was talking about. But I'll show you how easily this can stun like an enemy. Come here, man. Come here. Oh, the thief is coming. You can hear some spamming, yes. And here is that. Yes, it leaves you wide open for backstabs, and it will put you in a bad situation like that, but else it's really good. And then I will quickly swap to number 4, the Claymore. This weapon is awesome. It actually, I think it hits quicker than other great swords. It has amazing moveset, and best thing about it, most great swords have this kind of rolling attack with one-handed and two-handed attacks, but Claymore, look at this, guys, rolling and R1, that poking attack, it's so quick. And if this bitch could quit turtling, I could show it to you, but I just have to finish her off like that. So Claymore is number 4. And then next one is the best strength weapon of the game. S scaling in strength. Demon's Great Axe. I love this weapon. This is my favorite strength weapon of the game. And yes, I love devastating R2s, so That's one reason. Another reason, this deals so much damage, like the bandit. I might die in here. Alright, here we go, 200 archer. Oh, I'll finish this guy off by parrying him. Yes, Demon's Great Axe is my second favorite. I will show you the maximum potential of this weapon to that sorcerer in a second, because two-handed with high strength, that's like 50 or so, this weapon is a must. When dexterity weapons are the best parry weapon is Dark Silver Tracer. This should be for you people who have high endurance and lots of strength. This should be your riposte weapon. Look at this. It's a one shot. Word. And then my second favorite of them all is the shuttle. This is also my favorite dexterity weapon. First, I love curved swords because you can just spam the R1 and deal high damage to poisonous enemies. And second, no turtle can handle this. And because so many people use great shields, it's awesome. Let's see this. Well, this time she didn't turtle, but shuttle definitely my number 2. And then to the number 1. Some of you may think this isn't number 1 type of weapon, but I think so. Halberd. My number 1 weapon. I just love this weapon. I realized how good it is only when I was playing with three of my friends. I was playing Battle of Stoism deathmatch, and when I buffed this with Dark Moon Blade, it destroyed them. This weapon is the best quality weapon of the game, I tell you guys. Oh, sorry. D and C are those stats. And then this is very good move, and if your enemy has no poison, you just spam R1, you can destroy them. When you buff this, it becomes a beast. It will be a godly weapon, I tell you. And finally, even the fact this can be used with the combination of leering and that thrust attack. It's just the number 1. I apologize, some of you may not think it's number 1 kind, but I just find it taking the number 1 spot. So that was my top 10 favorite weapons of Dark Souls. This has been the Amagamer Pro, and as I promised to some of you, I will finish this with Channeler's Trident. Yes, I know. So, praise the sun, guys. See us soon, I hope.